Good morning, I'm Meteorologist Caitlyn Lorr with a look at your forecast for today into the weekend, and it is going to be a soggy one as well as a foggy one, and here's why. We have some warmer temperatures that have moved into the area. As we've all known, it's not been too bitter out there for a Minnesota winter. Well, with these warmer temperatures, we are also dealing with rain because they are too warm to support snow. So taking a look at the satellite radar imagery from the overnight hours, you can see that we've had a little bit of rain really along I-35 overnight into this morning. Not a whole lot of rain here in the Mankato area, a few sprinkles here and there, and especially west of Mankato, it's been rather dry. Now, if you're living in those areas, you're going, it's not dry. We've got damp conditions out there on the roadways and things like that. And yes, you are going to have that because a couple of things are lining up perfectly for that. One, we have relatively light winds. Winds are coming out of the south-southeast anywhere up to about 15 miles an hour. Light winds means that any fog that forms not going to get pushed out of the area. So the lighter the winds are, the more the chance of that fog of developing and sticking around has for the area. So light winds out there. Temperatures are on the warmer side. Look at this, we're in the upper 30s, even the low 40s down in northern Iowa. We've got this warm air moving in like we've been talking about the last several days and last week, that this warm air moving in over that cold frozen ground with snow is leading to some mixing. Now that mixing in those temperatures leads to some saturation as well as fog. So as you can see, we're sitting at about 38 degrees right now here in Mankato as well as in Fairmont. The warmest coming in at 42 this morning in Algona, with the coldest, if you can even consider it cold, coming in at 35 in Redwood Falls. To me, this is more of a spring-like morning. We've got that spring melt feel out there. We've got those warmer temperatures out there. It really does feel like a spring morning. Here's another reason why it's going to be damp even if you haven't had showers out there, and it's because our dew points are anywhere in those mid to upper 30s, low 40s, so almost exactly what our temperatures are reading. The closer the dew points are to the temperatures, the more you're going to get fog developing, and it also indicates the more saturated you are. We are almost at 100% relative humidity because dew points and temperatures are about the same out there. So again, even if you haven't had rain, yes, you are going to be dealing with those damp conditions. Now, if you've had rain in the area, it's already damp, and now you're just kind of soggy out there. With all that coming together, we're also dealing with some thick fog across the area with visibility reduced down to under 2 miles for a good portion of the area. Waseca and Owatonna, as well as out by Marshall, not too bad, but everybody else is dealing with that drastically reduced visibility. We're sitting under 2 miles here in Mankato. Because this fog is so thick now, and it is expected to stay thick through the morning hours because of those warm temperatures, the dew point's almost the same, as well as those light winds, we are sitting under a dense fog advisory until 12 o'clock this afternoon. Now remember that once this expires, it doesn't mean that the fog is just going to vanish like that. What it means is that we're going to see better visibility, but it could still linger in the area. It's just not going to be thick enough to warrant a dense fog advisory. Here's a couple views from around the area just to kind of show you what it looks like out there this morning. We've got that kind of haze out there. The cameras are soggy because of the showers or the damp conditions out there. That was looking out from Bethany Lutheran College. This is looking out at Highway 22 and Madison Avenue. Again, you can see that clouded feature up in the sky, just kind of hazy and feels kind of heavy out there because of the damp conditions. This is what it looks like from Gustavus Adolphus College. Again, you'd see the light kind of beaming up into the fog out there because that fog is so thick. One more view. Windham right now, again, it's not just here in Mankato. We are dealing with these soggy conditions, and Windham has not seen any rain this morning, but look, it's almost like puddles and things like that out there because of those conditions that are leading to the fog and the saturation we have out there. We are looking at spotty showers through the first half of the day, becoming more widespread and persistent through this evening. Those are going to wrap up anytime after 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, leaving behind cloudy skies for the overnight hours. Tomorrow we'll see a little bit of sunshine in the mix, but rather cloudy for majority of the day. Those clouds will build back up going into tomorrow night. Now we are looking at anywhere from lightest totals to the west of us up to 1/10 of an inch. The more east you head, the more you're going to get into 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch of rain likely by tonight. Temperatures will stay on the warmer side with a high of 42 degrees this afternoon, with winds staying light. Tonight, chance of some snow to mix in with those rain showers as they wrap up, because temperatures dropping to a low of 33 degrees by tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your extended forecast. We're going to hold on to the 40s through Sunday, then a cold front moves through on Monday, bringing in a chance of rain and snow to the area. After that wraps up, we're going to see those temperatures drop into the teens as we welcome the start of the new year. That's everything I have for you guys this morning. As always, tune into Cato Living as well as KEYC News Now tonight at 5, 6, and 10 for a look at your local news, weather, and sports. Have a fantastic Friday and great weekend.